What's up, Internet? Big J with Big J's Extreme Fitness, here with a shoulder workout for you guys. A little bit of traps too. Started out with some really light laterals, did some rubber bands, did some cable laterals with 10 to 20 pounds. Also jumped on the rear delt machine, and before I got to this overhead press, I did a standing overhead press. Did it with the bar, then I did it with a quarter, and even started out with lighter weight here. Now, a lot of you guys are younger and like to jump right on that machine or that piece of equipment or that weight and go for it. And I'm telling you right now, I used to do that too about 20 years ago, but it's kind of caught up to me. The injuries that I've incurred over the past few years from my accident and some of the tweaks and the aches and pains that I have from lifting for over 30 years, I got to be sure that I'm ready to go. Tons of accessory work, and then we get crazy with the intense work. So the laterals and the rear delts and the uprights, or not the uprights, but the overheads, really warmed me up. I'm kind of sort of in a deload week. I got a crazy collaboration at the end of this week with Branch and Mark and Vince and Chris and everybody else. So don't have a workout partner, so I'm going semi-light. I can do okay with this 185 without a spotter. I did 4 sets of 10 repetitions, and that's pretty much all I needed. I wanted to attack my traps pretty intensely on this workout because I didn't really hit them in the last couple of workouts very well. So I did some Haney shrugs, like you can see here, that I started out with a quarter, went real light to warm up with. It's kind of a, I don't know, you can really feel it differently when you're doing the upright or the shrug behind your back versus in front of your back. So try it out. Make sure that you know where you have to have your feet and your hands, and you got to lean the pelvis forward a little bit, get your butt out of the way, and make sure you don't turn your head left or right or lean it a certain way. Just push it forward slightly, get that spine out of the way, and let those traps do the work. Now, I worked my way up to 315. It was a little awkward. If you can see there, I kept banging on one of the other plates that were in the way. So I barely got 6 or 7 reps. I kind of got frustrated and stopped and went on to the front shrugs. This is where I'm really excelling at now, or trying to excel at, because the older I get, the more the traps are getting smaller, the arms are kind of shrinking down, the legs are kind of blowing away. The older I get, the more atrophy sets in, and that's going to happen to everybody. So you got to attack the worst first, or the hardest, when I'm doing the shoulder presses and I skip out on the traps. I can tell a week later, I feel like, okay, man, the traps are getting even smaller because I got a good pump on the shoulders for 3 or 4 days. So this is a couple of days ago. My traps feel really good, actually. My shoulders feel fantastic. The arms are okay. I trained the arms a day before this, and I actually did some grip training right after this, and that'll be a separate video. But I shouldn't have done the thumbless overhand strapless shrugs with no straps because my grip training really sucked. And you'll, again, see that, and I'll kind of mention that in the next video. But that's where we're at. A little bit of shoulder work, a little bit of a little bit of shrugs, and I finished off with some dumbbell side laterals. I was using the 30s. Now notice the elbows are slightly bent, or actually kind of over-exaggerated bent. The hands are forward, and I always like to bend those dumbbells like I'm pouring water out of a pitcher. That way you can really hit that middle deltoid a lot more than if you have the dumbbells either lateral or with the thumbs up. If you do that and you try it out, start out with a really light weight, see which one taxes the head that you want to tax. Now you can always do front raises with a barbell or cables or a dumbbell to tax those front deltoids, or even a front shoulder press. But when I'm doing side laterals, I'm really trying to, again, bend those elbows forward, tilt the pinky up and the thumbs down, pour water out of the pitcher, and really hit the middle delt. So you can kind of see there that the middle delt is popping up when I'm going up in the air there. So hopefully these tips helped out. Make sure you guys, again, warm up. When you're doing these exercises, try not to swing. You can injure yourself if you do so. I've done so many times. So make sure that you learn from all of our mistakes that we're talking about. And there's one more angle. I think I did 4 sets of these as well. 30 pounds, nice and controlled, not too much of a swing, as much control as I could on the way down. And that's about it. Remember, October 18th, 11 to 3 p.m., 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., METROFLEX GYM, Tyler, Texas. Address and phone number is in the description box. It is going to be awesome. Branch Warren, Trish Warren, Vince Garza, Chris Jones, Mark Lobliner, myself. Some other surprise guests are going to be there. You guys cannot miss it. If you're around that area, please stop by. Until next time, intensity rules, train hardcore, and we'll see you next video.